Hi, this is Mananshal V. In this episode, I'll show you how to create this 3D perspective effect in LumaFusion. You're actually looking at a combination of two different effects. The 3D panel containing the sliding text on the left side of the screen, and the spinning skewed video on the right. As you can see, the effects are applied to video and not to still images. We will first cover the 3D panel on the left side on the screen and will temporarily complement it with a regular sliding video for the right side of the screen. This will be the simpler version of the effect. Then we'll take it up a notch and replace the sliding video on the right with a spinning skewed one. This will be the second and more complex version of the effect. Let's get started in LumaFusion with an empty project. The first thing you'll be creating is the 5 sliding words that will appear on the 3D panel on the left side. Add a title to the timeline using the classic main template. Change the duration of the title to 13 seconds. Edit the title. Tap on the title tab if not already selected. Change the text to the first word that we saw earlier in the example, the word flexible. This effect works better with a light, thinner font. I'm using Avenir Next Regular. Set the font size to 49 and align the text to the right. Now tap on the Frame and Fit tab. Change size X to 260. Change position Y to -40. Change position X to -9. Exit back to the timeline. Clone the title that you just edited. Edit the title that you just cloned. Increase the value of position Y by 22, from -40 to -18. Now change the text to the second word that showed earlier in the example, the word reliable. Exit back to the timeline. Now do the same for the remaining 3 words, which are faster, safer, and stronger, each time adding 22 to the previous value of position Y. Now that you're done, notice that the top and bottom part of the screen are empty while the text is placed in the center. It may not be 100% accurate, but you'll have the opportunity to better center the text in a few steps. Now let's do the text sliding animations. Cut the stacked titles from the 2nd to the 5th, so each title starts 5 frames after the title below it, as shown. Notice that the frame starting points are calculated for a 30 frames per second project. Now do the same thing for the endings. Cut the stacked titles from the 2nd to the 5th, so each title ends 5 frames before the title below it, as shown. This is how it looks so far. Next, you'll add a 15 frames sliding right transition to the beginning and end of each of the stacked titles. To ensure that all the transitions are 15 frames long, change the default transition duration in the project settings to 15 frames as shown. Now add the transitions to the stack titles. This is how it looks now. Export the project. Start a new project. Include the video you just exported and a background video. The background video should be 15 seconds long. This is 2 seconds longer than the video with the sliding text. The background video should be rather dark, so white text is legible when positioned over it. Now, move the video containing the sliding text on top of the background video, so it starts 1 second after the beginning of the background video. Notice that it also ends 1 second before the end of the background video. Edit the video containing the sliding text. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab if not already selected. Expand the blending section and change the blend mode to screen. Exit back to the timeline. This is how it looks now. Now, add a title on the third track so it aligns with the beginning of the background video. Change the duration of this title to 15 seconds, so it matches the duration of the background video. Edit the title. Remove all items you may have had there and add a rectangular shape. Increase the size of the rectangular shape so it covers the entirety of the screen. Change the face color of the rectangle to green. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab and expand the cropping session. Crop the bottom to 80 while leaving the rest of the cropping values untouched. Exit back to the timeline. As you can see, this creates a green bar that covers 20% of the top of the screen. Now, let's do the same for the bottom of the screen. Clone the title containing the top green bar. The cloned bar will be automatically positioned right on top of its original. Edit the cloned title. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab if not already selected and expand the cropping section. Change the cropping bottom value back to 0 and change the top to 80. Exit back to the timeline. Scroll to the 3 seconds mark where the 5 lines of the sliding text now show between the top and bottom green bars. Edit the video containing the sliding text. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab and align the text using only position Y so it sits perfectly between the 2 green bars. Don't change position X. This is how it looks now. Export the project. Now, let's step aside from LumaFusion for a minute and let's talk about the stock photo and video editor that comes with iOS in the Photos app. The iOS stock editor has the ability to apply Keystone corrections. The Keystone effect, in terms applicable to this tutorial, is the distortion of an image caused by perspective. Think for example of a painting photographed from the side. Although the shape of the painting is a rectangle, it would look like a trapezoid. A Keystone correction will make the painting look like a rectangle again. The iOS stock editor allows Keystone corrections not only for still images, but also for video. So for example, this video can be edited to mitigate the low angle perspective and made to look like this. In the next steps, you'll add a Keystone correction to the video with the sliding text that you just exported. The video doesn't need a Keystone correction, because it's perfectly straight, but by doing so, you'll be creating the illusion of perspective. Select the video you just exported in the Photos app. Advance the video to a point where the sliding is over and the text is visible. Tap on Edit to open the stock editor. Tap on this icon and select the horizontal Keystone correction option. Scroll to create the Keystone correction and adjust size, if necessary, as shown. Once you are done with the effect, tap on Done and exit the editor. Now go back to LumaFusion and start a new project. This project should include the video of the sliding text with the Keystone correction that you just edited. This video is 15 seconds long. A title containing a dark red rectangle covering the entirety of the screen. This video will serve as a background and should be longer than 15 seconds. For this tutorial, it will be 19 seconds long. The last clip in the timeline is a video that will play on the right side of the screen. Place the sliding text video above the title containing the red background, but on the third track. Make it so it starts 2 seconds after the beginning of the background video. Move the playhead to a position where all the text in the sliding text video is visible. Edit the sliding text video. Tap on Colors and Effects, and under the Keys section, apply the green screen key. Adjust settings if necessary. Now, tap on the Frame and Fit tab. Adjust size and position so the top and bottom left corners of the trapezoid, containing the background for the sliding text, meet the top and bottom left corners of the screen. This may require some trial and error. Drag the resizing handles in the right size of the video and reduce size X to about 45. Now expand the cropping section and reduce the right value to crop the right side so the left and right margins of the text look the same. Next, it's time to animate the video transition in. Expand the size and position section. Move to the 1 second mark and add a keyframe. Now move to the 14 seconds mark and add a second keyframe. Move to the beginning of the clip. Drag the resizing handles on the right side of the video and reduce size X to 0. A keyframe will be automatically created. Move to the end of the clip and do the same. As before, a keyframe will be automatically created. Exit back to the timeline. This is how it looks now. Next, drag the video that will be displayed on the right side of the screen to the second track so it is aligned with the sliding text video on the third track. Move the playhead to a position where the text is fully visible. Edit the video. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab. Expand the Size and Position section. Resize and reposition the video so it is aligned with the right edge of the video containing the sliding text. There may be a small portion of the video that will be outside of the viewing area. If so, crop the sides to make it fit as shown. Now that the right side of the video is in place, let's add a sliding animation. Expand the Size and Position section. Move to the 1 second mark. Add a keyframe. Now move to the 14 seconds mark and add another keyframe. Move to the beginning of the clip. Decrease position X so the whole video is outside of the viewing area on the left side. A keyframe will be automatically created. Move to the end of the clip and do the same. As before, a keyframe will be automatically created. Exit back to the timeline. This is how it looks now. At this point, we are done with the simpler version of the effect, and we are ready for the complex one. This is how it will look. The skewing of the video on the right side is achieved with the method I previously covered in the animated italics tutorial. Here's how it works. Copy the video playing on the right side of the screen and paste it into a new project. Move the playhead 3-4 seconds in to a point where the animation that shows the video is done. Edit the video. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab if not already selected. Now, remove all the keyframes previously entered for size and position. Set position X and position Y to 0. Change the rotation to -25. Decrease size so the left top and bottom right corners of the video are fully visible. Exit back to the timeline. Open the settings menu and change the project background color to blue. In a few steps, you are going to key out the blue background. I chose blue instead of green because the video I'm using has some shades of green. Export the project. Go back to the project containing the simple version of the effect, create a copy of the project, and open it. Add the rotated video that you just exported. Delete the original right side video and replace it with the rotated video as shown. Move the playhead to a position where the sliding text is fully visible. Edit the video. Tap on the Colors and Effects tab. In the Keys section, use the blue screen key to remove the blue background. Tap on the Frame and Fit tab. Expand the Size and Position section. Change the rotation value to 25 to make it look straight. Resize and reposition the video so it is aligned with the right edge of the sliding text. Move to the 1 second mark, add a keyframe. Now move to the 14-second mark and add another keyframe. Move to the beginning of the clip. Flip the video vertically. As you're doing so, notice how the video is being skewed. Stop flipping when the video forms a rectangle again. Change the rotation to -25. You may need to slightly adjust the final position of the flipping during this step. You can use the edges of the screen to confirm that the video now forms a straight rectangle. Move the video to the right side, so it is just outside of the viewing area as shown. A keyframe will be automatically created. Move to the end of the clip and do the same thing. As before, a keyframe will be automatically created. Exit back to the timeline and we are done. This is how it looks now. So this is it for this episode. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to this channel, give it a like, and click on the bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.